for subscribing, turning on the bell, sharing. Please, in this season where actually this is when our studies can work best. You can study from home even when there is no holiday program. This is now your holiday program from home. Please share. Don't work alone. Okay. You love your neighbor. Should love your neighbor and share this as so that we help each other. So today we are looking at this part of A-level math, and basically it is logarithm and indices. Now we have a scenario here that I want to read for us straight away, and this scenario goes: a senior 5 student, Kato, was revising logarithmic equations in preparation for his final examinations. While solving one of the problems in his revision booklet, he encountered the equation log of x base 2 minus log of 8 base 2 is equal to 2. He attempted several approaches but failed to obtain a solution and is now uncertain about the correct method to apply. He decided to go to the ICT laboratory and make some discoveries. Task: help Kato to solve his challenge. Okay, our dear viewers, that is the item or scenario, and I want straight away to go and simplify it, and let us summarize it. I repeat, it says a senior 5 student, Kato, was revising a logarithmic equation in preparation for his final examinations. While solving one of the problems in his booklet, he encountered the equation log of x in base 2 minus log of 8 in base x, giving us 2. Okay? Our dear viewers, whenever you see the base is unknown, it is better for you to introduce a known base. Okay? So at this point, we can say, we can introduce a log that is common here and there. So you can say, if you introduce log base 2, there is a rule that says this will give us log base, of 8 base x. When we introduce base 2, this means log base 2 of 8 all over log base 2 of x. So now that the base is known, we can now substitute in our equation. So now this becomes log of x in base 2 minus log, now 2 of 8, we can convert that to 2 power 3 all over log of x in base 2. This equals to 2. Okay? So at this level, we can let, since log base x, log of x in base 2, we can let be unknown. Okay? So we can select the logarithm of x in base 2 be equal to y. So now we can substitute. So we call this one y minus base 2 of 2. This becomes 3 log 2 of 2 is equal to 2. This is all over y. So what is the LCM here? Or we can just decide to do away with this base by multiplying all through by y. So this part times y, this part times y, this part times y. So that this one goes with that. So that we have y squared minus log 2 of 2 is 1. So we have y squared minus 3 is equal to twice y. So from that step, we can now draw something. We shall rearrange this equation to formulate a quadratic equation. And you know, a quadratic equation is always equal to 0. So this means y squared minus 2y minus 3 give us a 0. So from there, what is the sum? We shall get the sum and the product. The sum is that negative 2, and the product is negative 3. So from there, again, we shall get any two numbers whose sum is that and product is that. So now, what are those two numbers? That's negative 3 and 1. So negative 3 and 1, substitute it where there's that negative 2. Okay? So we shall have y squared minus 3y plus y minus 3, giving us 0. So we can introduce temporary brackets. So now, common factor is y, pull it out. Here we are left with y into y minus 3. What is common here and there? 1 into y minus 3. This is the checkpoint. Make sure the brackets are the same. If they are not the same, just know you are off track. So at this moment, what is common? Y minus 3, y minus 3 is common. So we pull it out. So we have y minus 3. What is left here? Y. Then plus a 1 is equal to 0. From there, we shall now equate. Therefore, y minus 3 is equal to 0, or y plus 1 is equal to 0. So at this point, either y is equal to 3 or y is equal to negative 1. So we can now say for y is equal to 3, but remember we said y is equal to, we let y is equal to log of x base 2. So this means log of x in base 2 is equal to 3. So according to the other rule of logarithm, as we remove the logarithm, get the base power. So 2 power 3 will equal to x. This means x is equal to 8. Okay. Then for y is equal to negative 1, this means log of x in base 2 is equal to negative 1. Apply the rule of removing the logarithm. So that is 2 power negative 1 is equal to x. This means x is equal to a half. So therefore, according to the new curriculum, we're supposed to respond in a sentence. So we say, therefore, the solution is the values of x are 8, either 8 or a half. Okay. So thank you so much, our dear viewers. Please subscribe, turn on the bell, share this with your neighbor, Since children are in holidays, please, this is the best way of studying from home. May God bless you so much. Shalom. You're going to get an A.